I used to work for VidCon. Not just as a volunteer, I was on staff year-round. And during the event, I was one of only like a dozen people to have the rarest, most powerful executive staff black badge. When you're at VidCon with a black badge, you are a god. All of the security has to listen to you, all the special guests have to do what you say, only you have the power to say, "They're with me," and get anyone into any party. It's the best. Of course, the price you pay for that power is not having time to even sleep for an entire week as you run around putting out fires and making sure that everyone else is having fun. At my first VidCon, I was in charge of registration, so I spent most of my time front and center in the lobby. I was one of the only black badges that was in one place for more than like 10 seconds at a time, so when security saw someone with a counterfeit badge, they confiscated it and brought it to me. Time to put those black badge powers to work.
Attention all security, be on the lookout for counterfeit badges. We got cheap laminated photocopies in the wild. Please confiscate immediately. Over.
And then, as if I had announced a free ice cream giveaway for anyone wearing a security uniform, the sky blackened with guards bringing me counterfeit badges. By which I mean like 4 guards walked over and handed me some counterfeits, but they were big dudes. It was scary. So I had this pile of fakes, and I began some detective work. At this point, I don't have much information to go on. This line of work will chew you up and spit you out if you let it. Curious, several of the counterfeits look identical, clearly made by the same person. A dangerous madman was on the loose, and it was up to me to stop him. I had my wife to think about, but she knows the dangers that come with the badge. Just kidding, I'm single. Eventually, security escorted 2 girls over to me who had counterfeits matching the others. I told them they weren't in trouble, I just wanted to find out where the fakes were coming from. We found them?
Don't lie to me, where are the others?
And they must have been terrified that I transformed into Batman before their very eyes because they start describing the guy who sold them the badges. He has red hair, he's going bald, he has a gray backpack, and wouldn't you know it, someone matching that description starts coming down the escalator behind them. So I go, that guy? And dear viewer, you'll never guess what their answer was. Yep. Go, go, go! Security swarms the bottom of the escalator. Everyone is yelling conflicting orders. Stay there, follow me, sit down, stand up. It's a total mess. So I wade into this mosh pit at the bottom of the escalator and yell, "Everyone shut up!" I stared deep into that dirtbag's tattered soul. He thought he could get away with it. Not today, pal. Not today. "Sir, on these premises, your bag is subject to search. I'm gonna have you sit over there and we're gonna search your bag." So he followed me back to the registration booth and I opened his bag to find quite the stack of counterfeit badges. We called the police to deal with him and he was arrested on felony counterfeiting charges. I caught a felon. The streets were safe. For now. As for the girls who had just been scammed out of $200, we gave them a couple of real badges for helping us catch the guy. I don't really know if there's a moral to this story, but maybe it's don't counterfeit, because you will go to prison.